Hello, everybody. This is Matthew Brand, author of Magnum Creed. Now, I got one of these Cobratec knives recently, if you can see it, and it does not work. And I've pulled the blade back in place multiple times, got it fixed in place, and then nothing. I can show you right now. Oh, see, now it doesn't even want to come out. There we go. So now it's back in place, and as you can see, catches a little, but really nothing. So, busted knife, it's garbage. Now, my big issue with this is not that the knife doesn't work necessarily. I know every company has some duds out there sometimes, especially when you're talking out the front knife that doesn't cost too much. It paid around $60, $70 for this. Now, my big issue with this Cobratec knife is not just that it doesn't work, but the warranty is troublesome. They really hyped up the warranty, but when I contacted them, they said we'll fix it in place, and if that doesn't work, send it to this address. And I'm like, it's not worth this trouble. The knife wasn't that good enough to be worth that trouble. Now, if it was at Walmart and I bought it at Walmart and I just took it back, with my receipt and they exchanged it, that's one thing. But having to send something through the mail in 2020, when everything else is so convenient, they didn't even offer to send like a package or a prepaid package for me to send it in. Just send it to them, and we'll deal with it when we get to it. That's insane. This knife, I can't recommend it. And my big issue with knives like this is when you try to look up reviews online, and this is why I'm posting this right now, not really to blast Cobratec because I'm so mad I got a bad knife, but really when you get reviews online with knives, they're usually right out of the box. People haven't played with them much. I've only had this for a few days, or used it for a few days. I've had it for a week and a half, but really just took it out of the box. I want to say let's say less than a week ago, right? Maybe 5 days ago, maybe 4 days ago. Took it out of the box less than a week ago. Maybe popped it in and out 10, 20 times. Most people who get knives like this and review them right out of the box. So there's not enough wear and tear, or they don't use it long enough to show a decent review. Me, myself, I haven't had this very long, but I've had longer than what somebody who's sitting at a table playing around with it would see. You sit it on the table, you pop it out, you cut a few things. That's your review. You wouldn't know that later on it's going to do this. And that's unacceptable, especially when you're paying 50, 60, 70 bucks for a knife. Yes, I know really good knives can be way more expensive than that, but if you're advertising something that works, this is, you say get what you pay for. This is a decent amount of money. It should work. When you pay 50, 60, $70 for something, it should work, period. I have nothing else to say, but watch out for this company, Cobratec. If they say something different, if things change, that's fine. I'm very open-minded, and it's not really to blast Cobratec, but to let you know that when you buy knives, try and do as much research as you can, because these things, people, they have knife channels and stuff like that, and they'll say, they'll make a deal with the company. The company will pay them some money to do a review. So, of course, since the company's paying them money, they'll do a favorable review. Not necessarily for the company, but because if they want somebody else, if they want to review someone else's knife, they don't want to be crapping on every single person's knife that they get. So, that being said, keep your mind open, and I just don't care for this knife. I don't know, something might happen to change my mind later, but right now, I wouldn't buy another one of these knives. Peace.